Rule number one, never pass up an opportunity of a scenic view, even when you're standing in the middle of the train tracks. Still follow rule number one. All right, we're about to hop off these train tracks. Pennsylvania, Michigan, Kansas, Indiana, Delaware, and West Virginia, Canada, North Carolina. Signature pose. Oh, bam! Bam, bam, bam! Lonely! Gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! Yes!
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to the next installment of the Cache of the Week. I have a very special treat for this Cache of the Week. Let me first show you what we're up against. So we gotta go down these tracks to get where we're going. And this hike is actually pretty far from where I parked. And I've got the special orange hat on here for safety. So we're gonna just hike it out and see if we can find it. Here we go. We're at Jefferson Memorial Park in Louisville, Kentucky. Let's do this. Rule number one, never pass up an opportunity of a scenic view, even when you're standing in the middle of the train tracks. Still follow rule number one. All right, we're about to hop off these train tracks. I don't think you're actually supposed to be hiking on these, but this is how you get there. So this is how we're going. Hopefully everybody's been doing pretty good. 2026 is a third of the way over actually already. It's crazy when you think about it like that. Let's keep going. Here we go. Okay, a quick fun fact. This is not the first time I've hiked on railroad tracks. I did a humongous hike in Virginia during COVID when I was working on my California geocache series. And yeah, we hiked on some railroad tracks. If you guys have not seen that video, you should watch it. I can put a link in the description. Okay, we're about to enter the woods. Up here on the left, there's a trail, so here we go. We are officially off the railroad tracks and on a trail. And it feels good to be on a trail. Yes, it does. All right, we got a long ways to go. This will be an unbelievable find if we find it. Let's talk about it. Here we go. Okay, so you know what's fun about this cache that we're headed to? One, there's no trails. I mean, there's like deer paths. Two, it is a 4 difficulty, 4.5 terrain, regular size geocache. And you can tell I'm excited. It is a California Fizzy, which means it was placed before April 6th, 2007. And there's one more piece to the puzzle. It is lonely. Ooh, it's gonna be a doozy, friends. If we can get this cache, and we can find it, and put it on the YouTube channel, yes! Is all I gotta say about that. Well, let's keep rocking. And all right, we've come up on a mini creek right here. We got a little stream here. Let's check it out. We've got to go across the stream. We got about 0.2 miles to go. We got to go across the stream, which we just did. And then we've got to continue heading the direction I'm going. And then I think, I'm not sure, you know, kind of looking at the topographic map, it seemed like maybe it was on top of a knob. So I'm not sure, but if it is, we're gonna have to hike up that knob to try and find it. For reference, this is currently March 13th, 2026. So not exactly 6 years. Not exactly 6 years, but very, very close. All right, we're gonna dodge, dip, duck. Check out the non-existent trail as we close in on a potential massive, humongous, lonely find. Let's get it, friends, let's get it. You know, this is a great time of the year to film because you can actually see how this goes up and then over and then up again and that way. If this was June or July, you wouldn't be able to see all that. But this cache is called It's Your Funeral. And because it has a 4.5 terrain on it, we are gonna head up to the top of this knob. And from where I'm standing, it's 0.17 to go from right here. So we're gonna have to take our time. You'll come with me the whole time. Let's start right now. Here we go. It's very interesting because if you look at the topo map, it's very difficult to tell if it's on top of this or if it's kind of on the bottom. Personally, I would rather go up and then come back down versus being at the bottom and having to hoof it back up to the top. So we're going up to the top first and then we'll play our hand from there. All right, lonely cache, here I come. Okay, we're kind of on the way up. And actually, I think what I'm gonna have to do is cut across to the ridge, the other side. That's okay. By the way, if you're new here, I'm Triple P. Welcome. We're aiming for 440 subs on this geocaching channel. Just so you guys know, it is my dream to become a full-time content creator and make money on YouTube. If I ever get there before I die, then I'll reach the mountaintop. Let's check this out. We're headed up to the ridge line here, and then it'll be easier once we get to the top to walk back towards the cache. Here we go. Woo! Holy cow. We are sucking air up here. I'm glad I got the water. I definitely stopped a bunch. Okay, we're on the top of the ridge here. Let's check it out. This is where we want to be. We still got 0.13 to go, but it should be significantly easier now that we've climbed up this massive knob in Jefferson Memorial Forest. Guys, I do these videos for you. Do me a favor, drop a like, drop a sub, and share the video. Let's go. This looks awesome. This has been quite the journey to get here. But we're doing it. We're staying strong. We're never giving up. Let's make it to the cache and find our local regular sized container. Dude, if this is an ammo can, I might lose my mind. Here we go. I did look at the hint. Our hint says, look under the end of a fallen tree. Let you guys in on a little secret. I've been geocaching my way to this cache, and each of the caches that I've tried to find, I have found. Some of them just as lonely as this one. So I'm hopeful that this one is there. We are under 300 feet to go. What a cache. What a hide. Now we need to turn it into what a find. 105. You know, we took the long route, but in the end, I think it was probably the best route. 89 feet to go. I see a bunch of fallen trees. So let's hope that the cords are really good, that we can find this cache. No way, but I think I found it. Oh my gosh. I see something with a lid. This has got to be the cache, right? This has got to be it, right? What is this? What the heck? All right. We're gonna have to figure out if this is it or not. Well, this may not be it. Let's take a look and find out. Well, you can hear it, and this is 100% the lonely cache. There is one problem. I cannot figure out how to open it, and I don't have the right tools to open it, but I do have paper with me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave a log sheet for this guy, and this is what I hiked here for. This is what we were after. The pictures match everything that I am looking at right now, and I'll put those on the screen here so you guys can see that this indeed is the container. What a hike. It is lonely, no more, and it's a California Fizzy Cache. Heck yeah, we did. Hey guys, can you believe we found that 5+ year lonely hide out here at Jefferson Memorial Forest? Unbelievable. This awesome view right back here is right where we are going to wrap up this cache of the week. If you're not a geocaching with your be subscriber, I hope you'll consider subscribing so you can help me reach my sub goal of 440 subs. I'll see you guys out on the trail. Have a good